tell us how this all started and how you got involved with Oprah.
My husband said, you know, I kept thinking about what he said. You have to find your real purpose. You know it's not working in the business world. Why don't you volunteer? So I said, you know, look where I am. Let me see if there's some shelters I can read to the kids at night, because I love to read. And I started to do that. And when I would leave about 8 o'clock, the staff would say to the kids, okay, ready for bed. There was no ready for bedtime the way I knew. There was no pajamas. There were no books. There was not a bed for each child. And so I said, can I bring some pajamas next time? And she said, bring them, that's a great idea. And the kids loved them.
You got involved with Oprah and that took you to a whole new level.
One day I got a call and, you know, this is the Oprah Winfrey Show, do you have a minute? And it just worked out that they wanted to tell others about what we're doing and invited me on. So it was amazing. And then they repeated it twice last year, so it was amazing. And we've grown incredibly.
Why the pajama and pearls?
Well, I tell you, I was actually very honored that I be chosen first Mother of the Year for Pajama charity. It was 2003, and it was in New York in the Pierre Hotel. And I heard a lot of stories about the children not being able to have a pajama, not having pajama. And you know, at the time I had 3 children which were growing up, and I just possibly couldn't imagine a child without a pajama. So I get immediately involved, and I'm involved since. And I'm very, very proud of how far the charity did come.
How does this work for our community then, these pajamas and books?
Yes, we've been able to provide pajamas to 500 children and Kids Sanctuary, the Children's Home Society, and we've also provided pajamas to the Boys and Girls Club, and we give them a book and a pair of pajamas because mom tells you to go get your bath, you get in your pajamas, and she comes in and she reads you a book.
What a great charity here to be involved in and auctioning off your art. Do you have a name for it?
Yes, this one is called Pirouetti the Dance, and it's very much standing there. It's a face of wisdom and knowing and knowledge, and there is a person that it's calling on tonight to receive it, and from that they will experience joy and peace in their lives.
I want you to take a look at some of these beautiful faces. Many of these children don't have a home of their own or a parent to tuck them into bed at night. And these are children living in the USA. After meeting them, one woman came up with a very simple idea to honor her own calling and to bring comfort into the lives of these children. So her name is Genevieve Pittoro. Come on up, Genevieve. I never thought about the kids right here in the United States in foster care who don't have a pair of pajamas. You know, every night we get dressed, you put on your nightgown, your pajamas or whatever. I never thought of that until I read your story. And what you don't know is we challenged this audience to pay it forward by bringing as many new pajamas as they could to the studio.